Hi there, you're with Anna Wild from The Birth Whisperer, where you discover your courage, calmness and confidence for giving birth. Today I'm sharing an amazing technique that can take you from stressed and anxious about birth to feeling really calm, centered, relaxed, so you can let your body give birth without freaking out and getting in the way of the natural process. We're talking about EFT today, or emotional freedom technique. You may have heard it called tapping. It's a fantastic technique to get rid of the emotional conflict that can get in the way and sabotage your best aspirations and wishes for yourself and for your birth. So let's get on with it. EFT involves tapping on acupuncture points. It sounds a bit weird. I thought it was totally wacky when I first heard about it, but over the years I've become a practitioner. I've worked with hundreds of women who have felt terrified about birth, traumatized by birth, depressed, worried, and they have moved from these places of really emotional discomfort to confidence and calmness in a very short period of time. So it's my total pleasure to share this technique with you today, and I hope that you can use it to take yourself from freaked out to relaxed. So let's get straight into it. First of all, I want you to tune into your feelings about birth. Just think about giving birth, the idea about giving birth. How do you actually feel about it? Obviously, if you're here, you feel a little bit worried about giving birth. So just tune into those feelings and give them a rating from 0 to 10. 10 being the absolute worst that they can be, and 0, you're feeling totally relaxed and cruisy about giving birth. So when you have a sense of those feelings, just make a mental note of the level of emotional intensity that you're experiencing, and then we're going to get right into the tapping, starting with the karate chop point right here. So here we go. I want you to repeat after me. If I say something that doesn't really relate to you, then you can just change the word or interpret it as appropriate for you. Even though I feel stressed and anxious about the idea of giving birth, repeat after me. I deeply and profoundly accept myself. Even though I feel anxious and stressed about the idea of giving birth, I love and accept myself and honor all of my feelings. Even though I feel anxious and tense when I think about the idea of giving birth, I accept and honor myself and my feelings. Moving to the top of the head, just thinking about birth makes me feel stressed. Eyebrow point, I feel worried and stressed whenever I think about giving birth. Outside of the eye, I don't know how I'm going to give birth because I feel so worried. Under the eye, all of this worry and tension when I think about giving birth. Under the nose, I know it's not helping me, but I just feel terrified. Under the mouth, I feel so worried about the idea of giving birth. Tapping on the collarbone area with your whole hand, all of this worry and stress is affecting me. And then across the body, under the arm, I'm totally freaked out about the idea of giving birth. And then just stop and take a deep breath in and out. And I want you to check in with your feeling about giving birth again. Tune into that feeling about giving birth. Imagine giving birth. And just notice where the rating is from 0 to 10. Again, making a mental note. Most people find that it will have dropped some, but wherever you are is totally fine because we're going to carry on. So we'll move again to the karate chop point. Even though part of me still feels wound up and stressed when I think about giving birth to my baby, I lovingly accept myself and I choose to feel calm anyway. Even though I still feel anxious and stressed when I think about giving birth, I choose to hold my feelings with kindness, and I'm open to feeling more calm and relaxed about childbirth. even though I still feel anxious and worried about giving birth. I accept myself and my feelings completely, and I'm ready to feel more calm and grounded about childbirth. And then back to the top of the head, I still feel worried. Eyebrow point, part of me still feels stressed and anxious about labour and birth. Outside of the eye, I feel so worried, I just don't know if I can do it. Under the eye, there are things that make me feel really anxious when I think about giving birth. Under the nose, just the thought of giving birth makes me feel tense and worried. Under the mouth, part of me still feels terrified about giving birth. Collarbone, part of me feels really worried when I think about giving birth. Under the arm, but it feels really good to express and acknowledge all these worried feelings. And then stop, take another deep breath in and out. And again, tuning into the feelings that you have about giving birth, when you think about giving birth, and just notice how those feelings have changed. Maybe you're already feeling calmer and more relaxed. That's a great first step. Maybe other feelings are coming up. Maybe you're getting clearer on what it is specifically that you feel worried about. It might be the pain, it might be fear of medical intervention, it might be fear of tearing or other complications. I want you to become really curious about what specific aspect of childbirth is making you feel worried, because then you can use EFT to really hone in on the specific aspect and start to clear the things that are sabotaging your capacity to feel calm and relaxed about birth. So let's do another round. Even though I still have some remaining anxiety and stress when I think about giving birth, I honour and accept myself, and I open to feeling calm and grounded. Even though there is still part of me that feels worried and tense when I think about giving birth, I accept myself unconditionally, and I choose to honour my wish for a normal, natural birth. That's not right. Even though part of me still feels a bit anxious, I'm now ready to feel calm and relaxed. Even though part of me still has this idea that birth is terrifying and so I should be scared, I accept myself and I open to a fresh new perspective because I'm ready to feel confident. Part of me still feels a bit worried. Part of me still feels stressed when I think about giving birth. But I want to feel more relaxed. I want to feel more calm and grounded about birth. Maybe there are still aspects about giving birth that are calling for my attention. I'm ready to be curious. I'm ready to explore the things that are making me feel stressed and anxious. Maybe I'm starting to feel calmer already. Perhaps I can explore remaining worries with calmness and confidence. Maybe I don't have to be as scared of birth as I first thought. Maybe this fear and worry hasn't been helping me at all. It feels really good to acknowledge these worries that I've been carrying around. What if I don't need this stress about childbirth anymore? Maybe I can start to feel relaxed and grounded. I'd like to feel calm and relaxed about giving birth. I choose to feel calm and relaxed about giving birth to my baby. Again, another deep breath in and out. I hope you found that beneficial. This is just a beginning. As I've said, I want you to get curious and interested. Where are you going to go with this? What's the next thing that comes up for you? Take this tool and run with it, because it's a fantastic technique to have in your birthing backpack. You can use it during birth. I know one woman who's used it when she was having a VBAC, and it really helped her to stay calm during the birth. I've used it myself for infertility, stress, and grief and fear that I'd never get pregnant. I've used it during my period of postnatal depression after my first baby was born. It really helped me move into a more relaxed, self-accepting and compassionate place with myself. So I wish you well, happy tapping, and may this take you from stressed and freaking out to calm and confident.